Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Epic, and we're back for day 3 of Rebirth. Alright, so it is still the middle of the night. We are going to head over to our the old shack in the woods and collect as much of the stuff as we can carry to bring back over here. As long as we're not too over encumbered, once we get the stuff, we can stop by and do the buried supplies quest out that way. But unless something happens, I will meet you guys at the quest marker and we'll get to digging. Alright, we made it. We are mostly healthy and we're only 8 over encumbered, so not too bad. Alright, so a couple things while we are digging and trying to find the buried supplies. For this series, instead of doing 2 days per episode, with the exception of the first episode, which once edited ends up being like 9 minutes because you start out at 1700. The episodes this time around are going to be 1 episode per day. So episode 1 was day 1 and 2. This one is day 3. So on and so forth. All that fun stuff. That being said, the episodes probably won't break 30 minutes very often. They'll probably be between 20 and 25 minutes. If you want to see longer videos, let me know and I can try to transition back over to the two-day episodes. I just felt like in those, when I was doing the quests and things like that, I was speeding it up to a point where you really couldn't see what was going on all that well, which I understand it's repetitive because if you watch these videos, myself or any other content creator, we're basically doing the same thing over and over again. We're going into a house or a building, killing everything inside, taking everything that we can possibly make money off of or use in some way out, rinse and repeat. But that being said, I also know that, you know, it's more fun to be able to watch a video and be able to follow along a little bit easier. So I've decided that this episode, or this series, I'm definitely going to. Oh, that's a wandering horde. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make it a little bit slower paced instead of trying to speed everything up to make or to fit it into 1 episode. We're just going to slowly work our way through it and make sure that everybody's able to follow through or follow up, keep up, whatever you want to call it. So if this is a format that you like or dislike, feel free to let me know. Why is my dog blocking me from getting out? But yeah, leave me a comment below. Let me know which format you like better. And the reasoning behind it, because just telling me, oh, I prefer it to be this way or that way, doesn't really help me much, because then I don't have any reasoning behind it. Like, I don't know why you prefer this versus that. If you have any suggestions when it comes to horde bases for the day 7 horde, please let me know. I am trying to be a couple episodes ahead when I'm doing these. I'm recording 1 to 2 episodes at a time. So as I am recording episode 2, doing the voiceover for episode 2, I actually have episode 3 ready to edit and voiceover as well. So if you give me a comment and suggestions, I might not see them before you see the next episode. But I do read every comment. Not that there's usually many, but I mean, I read all the comments and I try to respond to all the comments as well, whether it be in the video or otherwise through the comment section. I keep forgetting I have some bullets and I could level up my machine gunning. I want to get to the SMG. Well, unless they changed for this mod, we'll be down to 9mm, which I think uses less gunpowder when you're making it, so that will make it a little bit better on us. But I'm not 100% sure about that. I don't remember the exact numbers for every one of the ammo types or anything, but I believe it uses less. But we will see. Alright, we're going to head back to the trader, turn this stuff in, and we're going to go back to base and drop this stuff off that we got at the old base. And then we will head out and do another quest. So I'll meet up with you guys back at base. Alright, I forgot we actually have quest rewards now. So we got to bring you back, guys, back to see the quest selection and quest reward selection. Alright, sell this stuff all off. We did meet our first bandit. Oh, excuse me. Bandit on the way here.
All that
that's where we got that baseball bat from. Alright. I think we're done here, so we're going to head home and drop stuff off and then get out and do some more questing. So I'll meet up with you guys back at base. Alright. Luckily, the quest is right around the corner from our house, or from where I'm standing, right across the street from our house. This one here is where we're going to come to get a bunch of farm plots eventually. We're not going to double loot it. We're not going to probably steal them out of here yet, but we will be coming back to get all of them eventually. Do these sell? Only $12, but not horrible. Yeah, because there's what, 3 here, and then there's like 18 on the other side. So that'll get us a decent start on a farm. I definitely need to get hops going as soon as I find that hops farm, so that we can basically have an unlimited amount of beer. Actually, in all honesty, if we don't move, we might just keep the farm plots in here, bring some more in as we find them, and just put some water jugs around to water it, because I think they would probably keep better temperature-wise in here than they would out like on a roof somewhere. We will have to test that out though, because I'm not actually 100% sure. I don't know if you can grow inside like that. I mean, it's got the greenhouse roof and all that, so I don't see why it wouldn't work. But since I've never tried it before, I don't know. And in vanilla, you can't use the farm plots unless you've made them yourself. So we'll have to check that out and see how it works. See what we get from the loot. Bit of ammo, some new shoes. Yeah, so nothing really great. See what the Mo Power Box has. A junk turret and a schematic. So nothing great, nothing worth writing home about. Let's go drop this stuff off at home, and we'll go turn in this quest, and I'll meet you guys over at Wrecked. Alright, so we dropped everything off. We made ourselves a set of brass knuckles, because they're a lot easier to make in this mod than in vanilla. And now we're going to go ahead and head over to the trader. Wow, there's a lot of guys to kill on the way. Alright, yeah, so far we're doing pretty good. We're progressing relatively well. We got to get our machine gun perk up, so that we can upgrade to the SMG. But honestly, I'm not overly worried about that because we can always make turn the fragments into
you think you're pretty smart now, don't
a
Here's your pay,
book
Einstein.
and just
Look,
completely
another
bypass
dumbass
it.
stumbling into my shop. You gotta
Alright,
be the
sell this
dumbest
stuff
son of a bitch
off.
I've ever seen. Can't you see we're overstocked on those?
And made what, 545 bucks? Not horrible. Is there anything worth buying? Well, I mean, antibiotics would be good.
Man,
First aid
I
kit would be
treat you
good, but
that good,
nothing
and
we're
you
gonna
don't
buy.
even fucking tip me.
Yeah, let's go do this buried.
You better take this job. I'm not.
Yeah, that one might be fun too. All right, it is 1600, so we're not going to have a whole lot of time to do another quest, but this one looks like it's close by the house. So I'll meet you guys when we get there, and we'll get to killing. All right, I know this house pretty well. The main loot is straight through this door. So normally I'm not going to double loot everything, but this one's just too quick and easy to double loot. So we're going to go ahead and grab this box and then the main loot in the other room. There's usually sometimes a cooking pot right here at the end of the table, which would have been nice as well, but let's grab this and the main loot, and then we will go ahead and get the quest started. So I'll bring you back when we meet up at the quest marker. Alright, so let's get in here and get this place finished. Alright, well, until we can wrench it down, we have a workbench over here if we need it. It is definitely not far to come over here, so we'll utilize it until we get the wrench, and then we'll take it with us and put it back over at the base. Because we will probably be in the pine forest for a decent bit. We'll eventually move out to the desert. And I don't know if we're going to end up in the snow biome or not. Alright. Finally make the jump, and then this guy wants to come through the door for us. These new knucks are definitely... You can feel the power difference between the knuckle wraps and these guys. I'm not trying to get into a boxing match with the spider. Alright, let's go ahead and loot up everything in here. We're going to be a little over encumbered, but that's alright. We will stop at base on the way home and drop off all the stuff we're not going to be selling. Still looking for that elusive cooking pot, though. Alright, we got to get upstairs, and there's what? 3 more? 1 in each of the 2 bedrooms, and 1 in the attic, I believe. Alright, might as well break this out. Just in case we need a quick escape. Oh, we can drop our stuff over here too. I forgot about that. Keep us from being too encumbered. Oh, you got over here quicker than I thought you would. It's 1 down, 2 down, and 1 more upstairs. Stealing all the boob lights. I don't know who designed those and thought that was a good design, but they were definitely wrong. Alright, let's cut through here. And then there's one guy up here. Right around the corner here. There we go. And quest is done. There we go. Alright. We're going to stop at base and drop off as much of the stuff as we can. And then we're going to go turn this in and probably pick up another quest. But that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. Because I don't think we're going to have time to do anything else by the time we get home. Alright, I'll meet you guys over at Wrecked. Alright, we made it over here to Wreck's compound to sell as much as we can here to Briston. We will slowly get our money up, and basically as soon as we get it up a decent amount, then we're going to spend it all anyway. But yeah, we don't have anything to level 1, so I don't think buying any of those books is going to do us any good. Did you have anything in you to sell to him? Yeah, a toilet and a lantern. Sell that as well. Alright, so we're going to head home, get everything organized and situated for tomorrow. And we are going to pretty much be... Well, not pretty much. We're going to go ahead and call the episode here. This one is definitely shorter than what the rest are going to be. I'm going to have to make some adjustments on the way I've been editing and speeding things up and things like that. I don't think I necessarily need to do that with doing single day episodes. But at this point, I am completely done, and I don't want to go back and readjust all that and redo the audio for it for the extended period or extended lengths. So this one's just going to be a shorter episode, and moving forward, I will do my best to make sure we hit at least the 20 to 25 minute mark on the episodes. Once we get the bicycle, that'll help as well, because it'll be less time going back and forth that's getting cut out, things like that. But if you enjoyed the video, please click that like button, and if you'd like to see more, hit subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.